Oh dear, I'm feeling so sleepy while reading this book. I will have to complete. Oh, it's so boring.
Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel Sniggy's Vlogs with Literary Talks. Do you also feel so sleepy while you are reading something? क्या आपको भी इतनी ही नींद आती है जब आप पढ़ने बैठते हैं या कुछ किताब पढ़ रहे होते हैं? So you are at the right place. In today's video I will be discussing how are you going to make this reading habit quite interesting? How are you going to develop reading habits in a more interesting manner which will help you to even improve your spoken English? Without any further ado, let's move into the video. See, first point, most of the time we find that while we are opening a book and we are a beginner, we have just started our learning process, we have just started making reading a habit, then we will find that we are getting bored of books. We will never have the energy to read a book continuously for around 1 hour, continuously for even around half an hour, because we will feel so much sleepy and boring. It is just due to the reason that you are not in the habit of reading, your mind is not habituated of reading, and therefore you will not enjoy this process at the beginning. You will definitely feel sleepy, and therefore it becomes very important for you to start with something interesting that can grab your attention and help you in this process of reading and help you develop the habit of reading. What is that interesting thing? वो कौन सी ऐसी इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ है जिससे कि आप अपने रीडिंग हैबिट्स को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं और रीडिंग को एक इंटरेस्टिंग एक्टिविटी में कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं? That is reading the right books. Now what are the right books? I will suggest that whenever you are starting to make the habit of reading or you want to form a reading habit, then you must go for books that are graphic in nature, or you can say the books which are having many pictures and diagrams into it, such as comic books and graphic novels. So if you want to form reading as a habit and you want to regularly practice reading without feeling sleepy and without getting bored, you must start with graphic novels and comic books. You know very well about comic books. आप लोगों को बहुत अच्छे से comic books के बारे में पता होगा. Comic books are those books which are having pictures and diagrams into it. We also find that in comic books there are characters and a kind of bubble comes out of their mouth. The speeches are written in the bubble which are actually the thoughts of that particular character. This is a very interesting thing which grabs your attention and never lets you feel bored, and you will never feel sleepy while you are reading any comic or any graphic book. Graphic book is also similar. It is ग्राफिक बुक और ग्राफिक नॉवल, इट इज़ समथिंग दैट विल हैव पिक्चर्स एंड डायग्राम्स. ऐसे किताबें जिसमें पिक्चर्स और कलरफुल डायग्राम्स होती है उन किताबों को ग्राफिक बुक्स कहा जाता है, ग्राफिक नॉवल्स कहा जाता है. एंड दीज आर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बिकॉज योर माइंड हैव अ टेंडेंसी टू बी अट्रैक्टेड टूवर्ड्स पिक्चर्स. योर माइंड हैज़ अ टेंडेंसी टू बी अट्रैक्टेड टूवर्ड्स कलरफुल पिक्चर्स. Okay, so while you are reading a book and you are able to see pictures, then you will not feel sleepy. You will be directly connected to that character in the book, and this will make your reading process quite interesting. Okay, in this manner you can develop the habit of reading without getting bored and sleepy. Another very important thing is that if you want that your kid or your children to develop the habit of reading from a very early age, you must encourage them to read books, read graphic books and comics. Most of the time we think that no, comics are of no good, and therefore we kind of snatch those comics from the children, but it is not good. If you want them to develop the reading habit, you must yourself go and offer them with some good comic books which are knowledgeable, which are filled with beautiful color, pictures and all, and that will encourage them to read as well as learn a lot of things. So by now you know the importance of reading comic books and graphic novels. Here I have some of my favorite graphic books in front of me which I will be showing you, and by seeing them only you can understand how these books can grab more attention. Let's see. This is a book which is written by Devdutt Patnaik, Jaya, and it is Mahabharata. This is an illustrated retelling of Mahabharata. This is one of my favorite book, because you see there is great illustrations. Illustrations means the pictures. There is great pictures in this book. You will see it. See, if you can see it like this. So while I was reading this book, here, yes, so while I was reading this book, I enjoyed a lot, because I was never feeling bored, never feeling sleepy, because whenever I had some kind of doubt in my mind, I was able to see the pictures, and these pictures somewhere helped me to clarify some of my doubts. While you are reading, it becomes very important for you to imagine those things which you are reading. If you are not able to imagine, then you will not understand. Even if you will understand the words, you will not understand the whole thing which the author wants to tell you. But if you can imagine something, imagine the things that what the author wants you to learn, you will find that it becomes really interesting and amazing for you to read a book. By the help of pictures, I was able to imagine even clearly what the author wanted me to think. So it became more interesting to read. Let me show you another book. This is a book which my father had brought me when I was a child. This is Cradle Tales of Hinduism. See, these days these tales are very important to be taught to your children, because children are going away from realizing the importance of their own religion. They are going away from understanding the stories of their own religion and culture and tradition, and therefore it becomes important that you also encourage these kind of reading, and it becomes more interesting if they come in this illustrated manner or in graphic manner. See how beautiful pictures you will be able to see here. This is Shiv Shakti, Shiv and Shakti, Parvati. Okay, Mahadev himself. Yes, here it is Shiv Shakti. So I am ending my video till here today, and I will be bringing regular videos. I would like to know your suggestions in the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel. We will be meeting regularly at 8 o'clock. Till then, take care of your health and keep learning. Goodbye.